Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Julian, and this is Libby, and together we make up BoxedMeeples. Well, it's Friday, which means it's another favourite game Friday. And today we're talking about board games we can play over and over and over again.
Yeah, for me, I've gone with a small box, sea salt and paper, and we also have the extra salt expansion in here too, which adds a couple of extra cards, but they all fit in this teeny tiny little box. And it's a really fun game where you're choosing which cards to add to your hand, whether you play down those cards, which means they could be safe from being stolen from your opponent if they happen to have a swimmer and a shark, for example. They can play those out and then they can steal one of your cards. But if you've already played down the pairs, then they're not up for grabs. So it's working out what pairs you play when you take the actions that they give. So if you have two boats, for example, you get to have another turn. Why not? Yeah. And whether you're collecting up those cute little penguins, the art on here is gorgeous, where they're all done with actual origami and then photographed. It's super cute, and there's all sorts of sea bits and pieces in here. There's shells, there's boats, there's octopus, and it's just a game that you can play over and over. It's super easy for travel and things like that, so it's just one that you can just whip out and waiting in a pub or traveling. It's perfect.
Pretty much anywhere you want to go.
Anywhere.
My favourite game is Root, and unsurprisingly, that's why I've played it over and over and over again. In fact, according to my stats, I've got over 200 plays of this game.
Yeah.
Now, this works really well now at 2 players with the hirelings, and obviously you can play it in much bigger player counts, but with so many different factions, all of which play entirely differently. You've got different maps you can use, you've got different locations you can place on the maps. There's a huge amount of variety and different approaches you can take within those factions as well. So if you're playing as a vagabond, which type of vagabond are you going to be? There's a selection of those as well. It's hard to imagine 2 games playing out in exactly the same way, and the more I play it with different factions, the more I learn about how different tactics work together and how different people might use those different factions in interesting ways. So yeah, it's a game I keep discovering new things on, despite the fact I've played it so many times. So yeah, can't get enough of playing Root, and I've said before, I'll play this anytime anyone asks me to play it. But what game do you love to play over and over again? It might be a party game. Every time we go out, it seems like we're playing just one, for example. So yeah, do let us know in the comments down below which game you just can't get enough of playing.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you. And of course, if you're first watching us, we are Libby and Julian, BoxedMeeples. Do feel free to press that sub button, maybe comment, like. And if you're looking to buy board games, we tend to head towards our friendly local game store, which in the southeast of England here is Chaos Cards. We do have a discount code for them if you would like to buy on their online stocks. You can save a few pennies at the checkout.
But as always, thanks so much for watching.
Bye.